What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome. Love to have you. So we got one for the classics reel today. This is a 19, I'm guessing 90, hold on. Oh, that's right. 10 of 91 is the date on the neck. So I'm guessing would be a 92, probably be released in 92. Anyway, this is a 19, gonna say 82, Yamaha Virago 920. And she's a looker, ain't she, guys? Really? She's pretty much all there. And this is an uneducated video because really don't know a ton about her other than the fact that I acquired her and I was gonna restore it, but there's too much going on, so I kind of just think that this one's gonna be parted out so other bikes can go on and live. So we're gonna go around it quick today and just make sure I get a good video in before any parts are sold and anything comes off. So you definitely have a square headlight. That bucket's looking pretty sharp. There's a little bit of, I don't know what happened there, like they were trying to pry it off or something, but it is in pretty good shape. While we're in this area, just show you the back of the housing here. You could probably clean that up and paint it. That is for the legendary SciComm gauge system. This is early technology, futuristic, beautiful. 793 miles on the, I'm gonna let that sit on the trip meter. Just under 20,000 miles. Here's your turn signals. Looks like you can set all kinds of stuff. It's gonna check all your levels. I will put power to this bike, see if anything lights up on the gauges. I assume it would, but I haven't tried it. So anyway, I do have all the locks to everything. I don't think I have a key, but as I'm taking it apart, I might be able to find the key code and get one made. It does have some straight pipes on here. That's one reason I really wanted to get this thing running. I'm sure these are not factory pipes, but let's start right here. Drum brake in the rear. And hold on, I do have some notes here. You might want to know about that Sabre, but that's for another day. So rear tire on this guy should be a 130/90/16, and on the front it should be a 190/19. So that's pretty standard for cruisers of the 80s. And talk about the engine real quick. It is, hey, I got carbs, I got intake, I got everything, guys. Looking pretty good. This bike sat outside neglected for a long time. Surprisingly, we even have side covers. I did see, oh, this is probably for the seat lock. There's a lock right there. So side cover comes off. There aren't any tabs. I mean, there are, and they're all in good shape. Everything's pretty much there for the side cover. Set that over there. And that is where your battery would go. I think I saw that would be an 18. I mean, they were needing all the power to get this thing, keep it running. So anyway, the engine is a 920. It's a V-twin, 4-stroke, obviously, and has overhead cams. So that's that for the engine. Was putting out top speed of 105 miles per hour. Horsepower said to be 47. So 47.47 horsepower. You got to get that extra 47 in there. So wasn't quite 47 and a half. And then the torque, 56.06, I believe, or 02 foot-pounds of torque. So that's, I don't know, that's what you get. And that's pretty much what we can talk about for the engine, because like I said, kind of been uninformed in this bike. Gas tank is meant to hold about 3.8 gallons. I believe it's just a single gas tank, and I think it runs right down into the carburetors. There's your fuel petcock, and yeah, I think it runs right over to the carburetors. Love that setup. Gas tank looks pretty solid. It is a little surfacey, rusty in there. Could probably be brought back to life. Anyway, like I said, we talked about the gauges. 920, kind of the only marking on this motorcycle. Side covers just say Virago. It does have clip-on handlebars. And I noticed that the brake, no, that's the clutch. Not hydraulic clutch, so cable clutch. And then you have hydraulic brakes up front to run around and see those. You have discs on both sides. Let's see if they're dual piston. Nope, Yamaha uses single piston, but you do have dual brakes, 2 rotors up there. So this guy has a little beauty panel there. That's probably just hiding wires. Might be your horn in there. It's probably your horn. I don't really see that around. And then, yep, there's your headlight. You'd have 2 carburetors for this setup, and unlike the Shadow, 1 spark plug on each cylinder. So you have 1 right there, and the other one's on the opposite side. I believe we have shaft drive. Yes, sir. Looks a little small, but all that's just the housing. Back to your drum. Your drum brakes on the other side, and here's all your gearing for your final drive in the rear. So there's really not a whole lot to this bike. Obviously we can't run it, can't test it. Like I said, I'll hook some power up to it, but it's awesome to have these side covers in good shape, and I do not want to break them. And that's hanging on there pretty good. There's really nothing under here to show you, but maybe you want to look. A little icy here. There we go. That might be your airbox cover. I don't know what's hiding under there. Sorry, I don't know, but this has a lot of electronics. There's something hanging off. Probably have all kinds of electronics to tell this thing what to tell you. So anyway, if there's anything else you want to see on this yet, let me know. I can send you a private video, or if everybody wants to see something. There's a crash bar mounted to both sides of the engine. Pretty interesting exhaust. I'm sure somebody will snag that, but yeah, as we start pulling this apart, I don't think I want to really restore it. It's the tires are pretty much shot. Not sure if I tried to put air in them, but they're junk, so it's hard to push this bike around. It might be best just to leave it where it sits and start pulling it apart. I don't think we're going to be selling the side stand. That's pretty roached. That was sitting in dirt for a while, I think, so that got messy. And then it doesn't stay up, so we have it bungee corded up. There you go, guys. Good look at the Yamaha XV920, I believe it's called. Let me know if you have any questions. If you had one of these, let me know in the comments. Tell me about it. Tell me how nice it ran and runned. I'm gonna set the side cover aside. Like I said, I don't know if I can get this seat off. Hey, check that out. It's not locked down. Boy, that's a heavy seat. Oh, we didn't talk about shocks. Standard dual telescoping shocks up front. And then you have your rear monoshock right here. Now this is going to be a lot like the 500 I showed you. What do we got? Oh, that's cute. Don't have any literature there. These look like relays here. Looks pretty standard, pretty stock. Yeah, it looks like the airbox is down there because there's your intake. So that runs into there. So I'm guessing that's the airbox. This is probably the other end of this. Not exactly sure what that is, but that's what it is. The last time this was on the road, inspected in Pennsylvania, was 1994. That's been off the road for quite a while. Nothing's leaking here, which is interesting, but I'm sure if you started riding it and making them move, you probably need to replace them. Look at that beautiful tire. Yeah. So there you go. Any questions, any comments, throw them down in the comments section. And I will start tearing this down and there you go. Nice little history and look at the 1981 Yamaha Virago XV920. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more, and I will see you in the next one. Oh, seat height 29.53 inches, weight about 500 pounds dry, and 45 miles per gallon. There you go. That covers it. Bye.